Yeah, hey Champions. Today's just going to be a quick video about why we chose the ClickBank Profit Club to start with. After deciding we're going to do affiliate marketing, it was more about, okay, where do we go from here? Where we're going to go learn? What products are we going to promote? And we chose, the ClickBank Profit Club as that, but I'll just run through our reasons for that. And I guess we could have tried many things, but we decided as we've been going along just to research that as well. And we looked at several options and bits and pieces, and we did end up choosing the ClickBank Profit Club. And what was really important to us, it was not a promise of overnight success or unrealistic terms. So there was no hoorah. There's no, get 17 of these in 2 days. There was no real pressure there. It was more down to earth, old school type training with someone that spent over 20 years learning affiliate marketing. They'd have 7 years as a award-winning vendor in ClickBank, and that tells you that you're working with someone that's got a lot of experience, and that was important to us to get that background and to train with people that probably had that level of depth of learning behind them that we could then lean on to get information from. The training itself has got a very simple setup. It is followed by core training or very good initial training. The community is great. They're a great bunch of people in there, and they do have regular live update coaching sessions in there as well that you can attend depending on where you are in the world. If not, they do have the recordings that you can watch if you're in a different time zone or whatever you can do. So that's an added bonus there as well. You are encouraged to ask questions. They've got a school group there as well that you can join, and you'll get that email after you join to join the school group. And people in there are asking questions if they're not sure about things. And John and the other team members in there, and there's some other successful guys in there that help you as well. And being part of that and using that in the start, I do encourage you, if you're not sure, just pop in and ask a question, and you're going to get some help, which is a great thing. And as it says, you do get a free entry, so you can go in, and the amount of content that you get as a free member, so you don't have to spend any money, you go in free, you can join the club, do a whole lot of free training before you decide, well, okay, I like this group, or I like the training, I like where it's going, and then if you want to, you can upgrade. And we're going to cover videos on that as we move forward, and we'll get to those down the track a bit. But certainly it does have that option. You can go in free, which was appealing, and it lets you take the guesswork out of the decision, should I join this or not. That's pretty well give it a crack, and if it's not for you, that's fine. It's not going to be for everyone, but at least you've gone and had a look, and you can see for yourself how it works. And I want to put a bit of a caveat in there too, is that we went in and done this free training and was part of that community for quite some time before we decided, okay, we're happy with this product, we're happy with the training, and yes, we wanted to then, go public with it and show. So it wasn't us just joining up and then putting this straight up. We went in and we tested the background, tested all the parts, had a look at the community, made sure that it sort of sat where we wanted to be. They're non-hypey, and John himself gives a lot of old school, just straight talk, which is what we want. We didn't want the rah-rah or the hoorah that went with what some other people may do or may not do. And I suppose it was that experience that was part of the decision making on how do we, promote the product, and we'll cover that more in some upcoming videos as well. But it was the reason why we created this journal, and it was, okay, let's share this journey that we're on. We're at the beginning of it. Let's share that journey. We're not polished people. We're not we're not making out we know everything. But we thought by sharing the journey that we're on, it may help other people that are in our position to also see that might be a way that could help them as well. So one of our takeaways, or the takeaway from this, and we're trying to do a takeaway from every post we do, but you don't have to build this business alone. There are people out there that will happily help you work and give you support if you need it. And I've mentioned in my earlier video that I've been working online, but I've always learned that if I pay for or learn from people, it can shortcut the experience that you go through and help speed up and get clarified on that experience rather than try and work out everything yourself. And if you can grab that, it certainly does help, and this product does do that for sure. This last part we'll just wrap up, but this is where we, and we'll cover this later about promoting your links and bits and pieces. But if you're not sure whether affiliate marketing might be right for you or not, we do have one of our bots that we created in our, while we were doing our first 9 months with this. It will help you work out whether you're ready to start affiliate marketing or not. If you answer the questions properly, it will give you a right answer. We are going to change this up a bit. We'll have an option to do the bot or to go straight and join up. But so if you see this page change a little bit down the track, you know that's what we've done there. But we'll cover that in more detail. So that's the end of today. So we did do some research on what we're going to do, how we're going to get started, and we've chosen this option. And this will make a bit more sense as we go through and do some more posts in the future as we go. Cheers.